This is Colin O'Keefe here again at the 2013 Legal Marketing Technology Conference West. I'm joined now by Dick MacWilliams. He is chairman at BoardEx. Dick, you just recently moderated a panel on big data use in the law, and of course there's some debate about whether the amount of data that they're working with, of course, quantifies as big data. But can you tell me a bit about how lawyers are using big data, how law firms can benefit from compiling and processing big data?
Sure. It would probably be best to start by saying, within the context of the data that's held within the legal community and that data which they purvey from outside vendors, is the distinction probably isn't whether it's big data or little data. It's whether the data is clean data or whether it's not particularly clean data. And within the context of that, we should probably realize that much of the data that these firms work with is actually self-generated data, meaning that it comes out of their billing systems, it comes out of their tagging and reporting systems, it comes out of their client relationship management systems. And just by definition, these are relatively imperfect processes. So one of the biggest challenges that the firms have is to try to segment that data, which they know is clean data for the purposes in which they intend to use it, and that data which has not yet been cleaned and could be a little bit spooky if you tried to form some type of a conclusion by performing an analysis on that. So clearly the trend at this point that we're seeing within the industry is, how can we take a very large amount of data that we hold and how can we move more of it into the clean category? Now, as that happens, it starts to provide the opportunity for people to analyze the data. What BoardEx does is it works with that data that helps define for that company how it is connected in the marketplace. It may be that the partners and associates have direct contacts through either their clients or other people within the industry, and those are an important resource for the customer, for a law firm, in terms of the new business opportunities that it presents, in terms of client retention for people that they already work with. And so what BoardEx does is it helps work with those firms insofar as they pull their own data together on who they know in the marketplace. BoardEx is able to supply them with information about who then those people know in the marketplace. So we hold a large database on approximately 1 million people. Those people are boards of directors, people in the C-suite, senior managers of major corporations and private companies and organizations throughout the world. We know, because we keep deep biographical profiles on each of the people that sit in those roles in those companies, how in those capacities over their career, both current and historical, how they've connected with each other. Perhaps they've sat on nonprofit boards together, perhaps they've worked together, perhaps they went to school together. And through that analysis, we're able to say to a partner in a law firm, if you know these 10 people in the marketplace really well, some your clients, perhaps some not your clients, here are all the relationships those 10 people hold that could potentially be of value to you, whether you're trying to get a particular piece of business, could be trying to create a better messaging solution to your client as to the value that you're providing, or any other of those types of client relationship or prospect relationship activities. So we're the external data that shows where all the external relationships live, and the challenge that the law firms have in using this type of outside data and analysis is how they can clean their own data as to who they know in the marketplace and what that context is, and mix it together with an external source like BoardEx.
I see. Very interesting. Again, that was Dick MacWilliams of BoardEx. For more of our video interviews from the 2013 Legal Marketing Technology Conference West, visit us at LXBN.com. Thank you, Dick.
Thank you.